Over there, I know about your kind. You're like the independent network news.
What is up, my fellow hip-hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vans and welcome back to my channel, where every Friday I take a look at all the new albums being dropped by some of my favorite artists in hopes that you guys will like what I have to say about them, and in hopes that I can get some of you into some new music. So let's get right to it. I am uploading these on Saturday because I got work like really soon. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to upload them in time before I go to work. So yeah, I'm doing this on Friday, but you're seeing this on Saturday. So let's get right to it. So I do have actually two new albums to review today, which is a lot more better than 5. Is a lot more better than 7. So yeah, we're at a steady pace this time. And for the first video, I'm going to be talking about the new EP released by ASAP Ferg, and the album is called Floor Seats. Now, first of all, this is the first time I've heard a full like ASAP Ferg album before. You know, I think the first song I ever heard from him was probably that Plain Jane song. You know, like a lot of people were like really into that song when it first came out. Like I heard it everywhere, and I was like, huh, like I actually like this song. I wonder who it is. And you know, I saw it was somebody with the with another name like ASAP, and I was like, what the fuck? Like did he steal that from ASAP Rocky? And then that's when I started to realize, holy shit, like it's a whole ass crew. So you know, like I was like, well, like I might as well, you know, give a listen to the other guys, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be a lot more fire as ASAP Rocky and as ASAP Ferg. So in my opinion, I would say that ASAP Ferg is probably one of the best like members of the ASAP crew. You know, like obviously the best in my opinion will always be ASAP Rocky. By the way, free ASAP. Well, I don't know if he's still in jail anymore, but I heard something on Twitter about him like going to face some time because of that assault. But as far as I know, I think he's out of jail. But you know what, like just in case, free ASAP. But I would say that my second favorite member of the ASAP crew is probably ASAP Ferg. You know, and you know, seeing that this is the first time I ever heard an ASAP Ferg project, I gotta say, like, this dude is mad fucking talented. First of all, I was not expecting this album to be, you know, that good, you know, like only because like it's only like 9 tracks long, like just to say the least. You know, it only has 9 tracks, and it's about, you know, 28 minutes long. So you know, it's not that like, you know, that like long of a listen. But at the same time, it also, you know, makes every second worth it, because like this dude goes fucking in. You know, first of all, I was just expecting some fucking like some dumb hype music, and I got way more than that. First of all, this dude's lyrics are like really fucking clever. Like, you know, he says a lot of, you know, like great punchlines. You know, he mentions Eminem in this fucking song, in this fucking album. I mean, you know, he like has a lot of like clever metaphors. You know, they're nothing, you know, special, but they're pretty damn clever to hear. You know, and he pretty much does what he does best. You know, they do call him the trap lord for a reason, because he is a fucking like he is really good at making trap music sound really good. You know, as you guys all know, if you've been watching me since January, then you know that I am not that big of a fan of the trap music. And if I do end up listening to a little bit of trap, then it has to be a very specific artist that can make it sound like decent, and that can make it sound like, you know, really fucking good for me to enjoy. And ASAP Ferg is definitely one of them. You know, I think what I like the most about this album is how easily he can, you know, switch his tone, you know, switch his style, you know, switch his flow and all that, and just in general, you know, switch like through a lot of like different personalities, to say the least. You know, he like you know, he has like this personality where, you know, where he's going on full like on full flex mode, you know, and pretty much, you know, saying you know how he's the shit and all that. And then he also has his sex addict personality. Like there are like maybe two. I want to say like, I think there are two um sex songs that he has on this album. He like he like has his love for sex and all that. His like little party animal sort of like personality. But like like every like rapper likes having sex with a lot of women. And ASAP Ferg is no different. And he's fucking like he's very very fucking disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what the fuck. But not as in like those songs were like shit. Like they were actually really catchy, but it's just everything he was talking about in those songs. I was like, this motherfucker is disgusting. Like, what the hell am I is he saying? And I think the last personality, which is probably my favorite personality of him, is how he shows that he is a really really big lover of the old school, as he raps over a lot of like old school style like LL Cool J like inspired beats. Like it reminds me like this album, for the most part, it is kind of like some hype like trap sound, but at the same time there's like an old school like vibe to it. And I think it's really important to like have like a balance of like of what is considered old school and what is considered like the new school type of rap, because I feel like anybody, no matter what age you are, can like make that like can make any like style like can make any style pretty much work for them, is what I was trying to say. I think my favorite song on the album is a song called Pups with ASAP Rocky. And I think what I like about it is that first of all, both ASAP Ferg and ASAP Rocky go really fucking hard together. Like as always, like every time they're going to song together, it's like I feel like they fucking like just go in and like, and I was kind of like thinking that it wasn't gonna like impress me as much, because I feel like that I've heard ASAP Ferg and ASAP Rocky on so many songs together that I'm like, okay, like it's just gonna sound like the same old shit. But it actually was like a very very like impressive song. It's pretty much them trying to do like their own version of a very famous DMX song called "Get at Me, Dog." I think is what that song is called. Where my dog's at. So yeah, it's a really really like good like tribute to to that song. And it's just a really like hardcore and fucking such a catchy song in general. Like every track in this album is really catchy, like from the beginning to the end. Also the last track might also be like one of my favorites. I think it's called Dreams, Fantasies, and fuck it's called Dreams, Fantasies, and and another word that I can't like remember right now. But the reason why I like it is because ASAP Ferg actually works on his singing voice. And I actually didn't think he was gonna have that good of a singing voice, because his voice is deep as hell. But he has like that low sound, when he's like when he's singing. And it actually sounds really fucking good. He performs the last track with a person called Brent Fayez, which if you guys never heard of him, he's really fucking underrated. And I'm really glad that he got into a really like popular like album by someone who's like really big in the game. So like I'm really glad that Brent Fayez is actually like he's getting there. But yeah, those are probably my two favorite tracks. Every track in here I think is enjoyable. And I think anyone that is a big ASAP mob fan, I think you guys will definitely enjoy this like new installment by someone from the ASAP crew. It's a really good album to get turned up, as the cool kids say these days. But yeah, with that being said, I guess that's pretty much all I really had to say. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow ASAP Ferg on Instagram down below. His new EP, Floor Seats, is out now. Go listen to it if you haven't already. And with that being said, that's pretty much it. So don't forget to subscribe down below and click that bell for me down below, so you can get notified on any video that I release, so you never miss any upload of mine whatsoever. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the second upload for today, and don't forget to stay happy.
Ain't talking to you niggas with that rap beat. Get at me. Ostrich skin seats like it's acne. Get at me. Never